Well, welcome back everybody to Get Your Kicks at 66. Today we're going to speak with Mike from Logan County Marine. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm here with Mike this morning, and I bought a boat, and it was the wrong type of boat, and he repaired my boat for me. And I'm going to get his opinion on why you should buy a used boat for your first boat.
Well, basically you don't know what you want. You think you do, but you don't. Plus two, you're not really sure if boating is in your wheelhouse. In my experience, the best thing to do is go buy a good used boat, use it for a year or so, and if you're really excited about boating and fishing or whatever, then you can think about, well, I want to upgrade to a new boat, start fresh. You take such a big hit when you buy a new boat. If you go and first year you don't use it but maybe a half a dozen times or a dozen times, and when you go to sell it, you're just going to take such a deduction for it. So my suggestion is buy a good used boat. It's not shiny as the new ones. It doesn't have all the little bells and whistles, but you'll find out if you use it. Now, everybody that buys a boat, for the first 3 months, they're just using the snot out of it. You need to give yourself about a year taking the boat in, taking it out, seeing how much you use it, see if you're still enthusiastic about it after 6-8 months. That way you haven't put this big outlay of money just to think, boy, I wish I hadn't have done it. But if you get a good used boat, you use it, and after a year you go, man, I'm out in this thing all the time, my family loves it, I love it, just have a big time. Then you can go and buy a new one and you'll feel better about your investment. With a used boat, within a year, usually you can retain most of your money back, if not all. And I've had experiences where guys have bought used boats, just love them to death. Then they talk about getting a new one and they get it, and then they wish they hadn't have, wish they just kept what they got. They liked it better because they made it their own. You're cheaper on the bottom end, you can do some stuff to it, but there again, if you like boating that well and you think you need a new boat, I would absolutely go buy one.
Okay, well, my first boat that I bought, it wasn't in very good shape, and I didn't know much about boating, so how can you pick out a good used boat?
Well, I tell a lot of people, when you look at buying a used boat, you want to take it out on the lake and drive it. You possibly, and I recommend this, take it to your local shop, whoever you use, and ask them to check it out. Have them check compression, spark, have them check the pumps in it, make sure that it pumps water properly, starts right, and see if there's any major maintenance you're going to have to do after you get it. Then you can make a decision, well, I'm buying it either cheap enough that I can afford to do all this, or you pass on it and go look for something else. But and another thing, going back to buying a boat, you think you want a certain kind of boat, and you go out and you buy a big ski boat, and then you think, man, I wish I'd have got a fishing boat. And then you got to get rid of the ski boat to get the fishing boat, or you bought a fishing boat and you think, man, I take all my friends with me and my kid, I wish I'd have bought a party barge style boat that I could have 3 or 4 or 5 people out there with me fishing, and you know, there's just a whole lot of things you need to think about. You go invest in a brand new one, you know, you're kind of locked in there for a little while, where you have to own it long enough that you get it down where you don't lose a lot of money. But with a used boat, you can buy, like I said, you could buy, if you think you want a bass boat, you buy the bass boat, then you go, wish I'd have got something different. Or you buy the bass boat and you go, man, all they want to do is pull inner tubes and skis. I should have bought a ski boat or a pleasure boat instead of this. So that gives you a way to figure out exactly what your needs are and what you really want in your heart. So my suggestion is I'd start off with a good used boat and work my way up, and that way you can determine the style of boat you want, you can determine how big of a boat you want, and also decide if you really want to be in the boating business.
Well, thank you so much. If you need to contact Mike, you can find him at
Logan County Marine, Russellville, Arkansas, 479-880-1551.
Thank you very much. You got folks have a good day today. Well, thank you for watching today. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. And thank you for watching today. Hope this gave you some information on getting a boat and get out on the water and have some fun. And remember, as always, have a great day and get your kicks at 66. What to do when you retire. Until next time.